Hi, Crazy Cooter and Boxcar Bandit here. We are in Chickasha, Oklahoma. This is the old Rock Island station, Hill Passenger Station. And it's still standing. It's built in 1910, I found out. And see if we can go inside. It's being used right now for an antique car, something, the museum. Antique Auto Club. And what am I getting? Look at that. Got an old Burns Northern caboose here. I wondered why they had a Burns Northern caboose, because this was a Rock Island line. But the Frisco used to run through here too. It's about maybe a mile up. There was a line that crossed over and went down to Lawton, Oklahoma, which is where Fort Sill is. It was the old Frisco line, and they went on to I forgot where, towards Lubbock, Texas, just east of Lubbock, Texas somewhere, and Santa Fe took over from there. But let's see. Rock Island Depot opened 1910, rededicated June 98. Restoration by Chickasha Antique Automotive Club. 3/8 little mural there. Over here we got an old fire truck, looks like. And, all this brick here, this old original brick. But mine, yep, there's an old fire truck here too. This is worth saving. Chickasha second fire engine, 1928 American France, being restored by CAAC, was the automotive club here. And wish I can get a closer look at it. That's nice. Still got the old pumps and everything. Driven on the passenger side, that's cool. It wouldn't take much to fix them up. Maybe some body work. Even a gallon of fire engine red paint wouldn't hurt. I think this in here, yeah, this one was the old ladder truck. Here's the old baggage carts. Yeah, it's an old, maybe 25, 30, 40 foot ladder. That's kind of cool. Needs a motor and tranny, at least a motor. Yep, it's got a transmission but no motor. Old siren, what might happen. I haven't seen any tags under here besides graffiti. But yeah, that's where I plan on camping tonight. Right out here, actually where that grass is. And right over there across the tracks, that's the animal shelter. Don't think it's a kill shelter, but I see every down there, when I come through here, I see they got a fenced in area, have dogs running around, exercising. It's about a 50-foot ladder, maybe. 3 sections. And right here used to have other wooden ladders and other equipment and stuff. And thinking this right here, yeah, that was to lock them down with. And of course you had all types of tools and axes and stuff like that in there. This thing's got outriggers, so these were your pilings for your outriggers. It's only got 1 or 2 on each side, that's all I see. This was your outrigger control. And of course your ladder was done mainly by hand. The big crank right there would raise it up, and the other 2 levers would extend the ladders out. And you also had that red rod right there was an emergency release in case your engine died or something like that. You can drop the ladder manually. And this ain't bad. I'm not sure. I'm thinking the little shifter right there might have been what engaged your pump or your ladder or something. Or not sure. I mean, well, the first one was your gear shift. The second one, I'm pretty sure, did something. Engaged the. I don't think this had a water. You know, I think it didn't have a water tank, so it's just strictly ladder. So it had to do something with the ladder, and maybe well, it's not. Don't have 4-wheel drive, but had something to do with the ladder, I'm sure. And you only got a gas and a brake pedal. Well, there might have been a. That might have been a clutch. It had to be a clutch because you got a gear shifter, but this was your siren. And I'm pretty sure that was your lights or something, or your horn. And I'm not sure what all these switches were. Pretty sure like headlights, tail lights, and lights for the ladder and stuff. This would be worth fixing up. And they had 3 railroads through here at one time. You had the Rock Island, the Santa Fe, and the Frisco. And the Santa Fe came in here. This was, I believe they had a passenger stop here that came in from up towards Paul's Valley somewhere. The track's abandoned and ripped up now. I was looking at this old railroad map. I think it's called Railway Guide. It's a map you can download in Google Play or Apple Store or whatever. And I'm pretty sure this right here has something to do with the railroad. But it was definitely, yeah, it was definitely unloaded on this side for rail cars, possibly. Then the other side would have been for trucks. And or this side could have been for trucks too, I don't know. But the railroad used to run right behind that grain silo there. Used to run this side of it. And I'm pretty sure they had a track down to here, at least down to where the steps are maybe. And because that gate wasn't there at the time, I'm sure. But they've done a lot of work since then, probably rebuilt it, or they may have added that onto it later, I don't know. Be nice to find out if I can find somebody to talk to, which there ain't nobody around. Yeah, it's Sunday, go figure. This will be in caboose number 12097. I'm pretty sure it's locked up. And this one, it's one of the newer ones, well, one of the last ones they had built. Let's see, it was built in September 75, so it's 46 years old. And built by BM. That P right there, that means this was used in pool service, which means like UP or Santa Fe or SP or somebody could have used this caboose on their line with their crew and stuff. And they did a lot of cabooses like that. You see a lot of UP cabooses on the crow's nest. You'll see a P up there. It means it was pool service. And I don't see any tags on here, but see if I can put one here. I was supposed to take that 2016. I thought, wait a minute, what year is this? Wouldn't mind taking it with marker, but yeah. Well, I make a bad reputation, you know. If it was still on the track somewhere, hell yeah, but I still got the belts for the generator. but they don't have the generator. Nope. The generator will sit right up here. Not sure how that would have worked. Anyway, okay, I see right here. So these wires would have been hooked up. There's somewhere behind this, and this right here was the generator, which I don't see unless there's something in here bearing wise or gear wise or something, but there's not. I don't see how that would have charged electricity. There had to have been something up here to you know, for the power to be generated and run through those lines too. It's got the old barcode for the tag system. Of course, all they had back then. Being was a wonderful railroad. I never had a problem with them. I had a couple times they called the bull on me, but yeah, you know, shit happens. I went to jail once. This right here is where they could plug in. They can pull up to a passenger station somewhere, plug in, have electricity. If the caboose has to sit somewhere for a couple days, or this is built by Pacific Car and Foundry Company builders in Renton, Washington. I think it's supposed to be Trenton, Washington, but might be wrong. Yep. Everything's still in place. Everything's still in one piece. Another electrical outlet. This is where they drained the toilet at. I guess it was Renton, Washington, because there's no tea on this side either. So, built September '75. I don't know where it was painted at. Owned by a bank or trust company under a security agreement filed under the Interstate Commerce Commission Act, Section 200. Is it 200 or 20C? Looks like 200. So the railroads are basically federal owned because the federal government's putting up the money, you know, to have this built, and the railroad's paying them back. And by the, like most locomotives, by the time they're paid off, they're 20 years old. By then, most of them are heading either rebuilt, refurbished, or repurposed, or scrapped. In most cases, scrapped. They'll take the motor, the prime mover, they'll take it, and they'll take the generator out, and they'll rebuild them. Let's see, Rock Island ceased passenger service in 1970. Years after closure, neglect and vandalism took their toll on the once proud structure. In 1980, the Chickasha Antique Auto Club saved the depot after considerable effort. They obtained ownership of the depot and the surrounding 4 acres with adjacent buildings, replacing windows and doors, blah, blah, blah. Building back in the dry. That's good they did that. I guess that fountain still worked. One more thing I want to show y'all before I go. I'm not sure what that building right there is. I think it's something to do with the water. I think it's got water main or something like that in there, or a big pump or something, pump station. This is probably the most interesting part of this, besides the station, the caboose. This building right here. Now, before I tell you what it is, I'm going to show you a few little things. You can see the bars on the windows. And you can see the lock on the door right there. This was the original county jail. This thing held prisoners. That must have been some good wood. That must have been some tough iron. I'm pretty sure they had a couple breakouts by the way that wood's cut right there. What the hell is this? Yeah, there used to be a door right here, I'm sure. This probably held 4 cells maybe. At least 2. I'd say 4. Maybe 6. There's 3 windows back here. This was the Grady County Jail in Chickasha, Oklahoma. Oh, okay. Yeah, some pretty solid metal right there, so just in that one spot. I'm pretty sure I like to see the inside of it somehow, and see if I can maybe get my bucket and stand on it. Stop it. If I don't break my neck doing this, I will now attempt to. Let's see if I can turn my flashlight here. Okay. Nope. Can't do that. Alright, let's see. I don't know. Anyway. See if I can look inside here. There we go. John Burns was here. Nope. McKinney, Texas Roadrunner was here. Charged with trespassing. I can't see what that says. Maybe Bill Cosby? I don't know. But I guess, well, I can't really tell, but looks like there was maybe 4 cells. But we got a spider web. I can't tell. Anyway. Alright, well, that's all for now. We'll see you later.